Welcome back to BabyFaced.
Hi.
Welcome back to BabyFaced.
Welcome
I'm
back.
Christine. This is Nargas, your host of BabyFaced. BabyFaced. I'm so tired actually. Like I'm actually so sleepy. And something that I want to point out, I don't know if it's like, I feel like in all the episodes so far, I look exhausted. And I don't know if it's like the colors that I'm wearing or something, but I feel like I look so tired in all of our episodes. But today I'm actually like about to fall asleep. Like not even funny. I slept for 8 hours, but I think I dreamed a lot.
Yeah.
Like I had a dream that I was talking to a friend of mine, and then they said something, and I like literally like completely disagreed or something, and then I blew up and I left.
The way that once the camera hit record and like Christine was like blah, 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 blah. We're like prior to this she was just like yeah.
Yeah, I'm sleepy.
But maybe you just need a little concealer to like help you like brighten up. This is me really trying to get you to wear makeup. You don't have to. Okay, my bad. I take it back.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good.
You did boxing this morning.
I did boxing. Hua hua. We did it. It was great.
Okay, so this is the place that you were referring to in the last episode.
Yes.
Give us the experience, start to finish.
So I go in, I walk in, music is thumping.
What kind?
It's loud. I don't know what type of music, like pop-ish.
Okay.
It was good. Vibes are great. It was literally just me and this other girly bop in class, and the trainer, obviously, and it was great. It was 30 minutes in and out. Each like there was like I guess like 5, 6 setups or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 setups, and it's like 2 minutes. It didn't feel like 2 minutes.
Like kind of, it's like stage, like different.
I was like 2 times 6. That's not 30.
Oh, okay.
Like, but like I guess it was like for a longer. I don't know, whatever it was. It was 30 minutes. Worked up a sweat to the point where like I was done with this, like the whole situation.
You were done. Okay.
I was nauseous. I was like, I don't think I could talk.
Did you eat before?
I had like a little like
Something.
yeah, I had like a little Eggo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like a
gotcha.
little waffle. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't want, and like a little bit of my energy drink.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I don't want to go on a full stomach either, and I don't want to go empty.
Before?
No, I mean I did like a little like class, but it wasn't like this.
Okay.
Like the one, it was kind of like shadow boxing more so. But this one, like I had gloves. I was punching like the dummy Bob.
Oh my gosh.
Bob the dummy.
The dummy.
Yeah.
Sorry for the interruption. Just a reminder to subscribe, like the episode, give us a comment, check us out on the Instagram, all platforms, BabyFaced. BabyFaced Pod. Stop.
I did the kicking. The instructor said that apparently like a lot of people just like the kicking, like they don't like it or they're not as good as it.
Interesting.
But apparently I look like a natural.
I'm such a kicker. I love a good kick.
Yeah, and then
Maybe that's a thing growing up with brothers. I don't know if that's a thing.
To the point where there's this one exercise where like you got on top of the I don't even know what it's called. It's kind of like it's like a punching bag. But like you got on top of it.
And you just
basically like a person down. Yeah, like bam, 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 bam,
oh
bam.
My God.
Yeah, and then it was like, so there's a timer going. So like when you hear the beep, you start, and then when you hear another beep, so when you start, you do it like one, like you know, like you go like bam, 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 and then when you hear the other timer, it's like double time, bam, 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 bam. It was good. I'm thinking about joining.
Yeah.
And like getting consistent at it, and let's see how it goes.
And then you can teach me some stuff.
I don't want Christine to come to a class.
Oh no, I'd love to come. Like boxing to me has always sounded attractive. I've never tried it, but I've always been like, oh, that's a workout that I could see myself doing.
Yeah.
Unlike the gym, like I think I will go my whole life without a gym membership.
I mean, props to you. I mean, you're pretty, like, I think you're pretty active regardless, because you walk everywhere.
Because I walk everywhere, yeah.
You walk, and, like, yeah.
But that's not the
You carry 20-pound boxes. Like, like, you're so good.
Marcus, like, after carrying, so one time at one point, I picked up a box from the post office and it was 20 pounds, okay? I walked maybe like 4 blocks in total, okay? Like it's not a far distance, but it was a big 20-pound box, and literally
how long did it take you?
When I don't know how long, but I took my breaks. You see me stopped on the side of the road just with my box on the ground because I didn't want to be on my phone. I was just like looking around, like catching my breath. And so anyways, like even the moment you know how when you work out it takes like a day basically to feel sore?
Yeah.
No, the moment I put that box down, I was sore. My whole forearm done, shoulder done. It's not happening. Then the next few days following, I'm so sore. Honestly, like to the level of when we did that leg day.
Oh wow!
Yeah, like, no, it was intense,
upper body
but
vibes.
It was upper body vibes, like you know whatever this is to here to here.
Wow! I mean, currently I don't feel sore.
That's good.
So, but like we'll see. But I did feel like during the workout, like I was like, oh, my arms are tired.
And you're like pushing yourself.
Yeah, I'm pushing myself. So, yeah. Let's see how it goes.
Before filming, I just like witnessed Nargis be an ant for like 10 minutes, and it was an experience. Like I've never been in such an intimate. I've never I've never witnessed such an intimate moment between two people. No, it was beautiful.
Anything like I want to say like how would you rate it?
No, I wasn't doing all that. I was just like,
and
that was a
like I was saying, I was like, it was like the first time.
Yeah.
That happened because usually like you know like that doesn't happen.
Usually that doesn't happen, or if like a niece comes over, they're in a good mood.
Yeah. When my nieces come over, she's in a good mood or whatever. But this time she was upset, and I was told that she was upset, and she just like didn't want to talk about it at first. I asked her, and then distraction. Is that no?
What's the word? You were trying to like get her to like not think about it?
I was trying to like change the topic a little bit, you know, get her to interact with me and be like, or like bring up like memories that she like was laughing or she did or you know, happy memories. And then like once she was ready, she like told me. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what, like, so basically she was upset because I guess like she was going through her closet with her mom. And, you know, mom decides like, okay, she wants to donate some of these clothes. And I guess my beautiful little niece doesn't want to currently. But that's, I mean, I don't know what else to say. And I'm like, I don't know what to say to that. I was like, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I feel like after, like, I should have, like, again, acknowledged her feelings about, like, I'm so sorry
it's not that you
dad.
it's not that you didn't. You did.
Did I?
Yeah, like
when I'm in the like.
I mean, honestly,
moment,
like again, like I kind of I was in and out.
There was this one moment where, because she didn't want to leave, and we had to film this podcast, and she was like, "No, I don't want to leave," and I was like, "Sweetie, you see my friend there over on the couch? The way that Christy took this blanket and covered her, she's like, no, you don't,
no, you don't."
And then
keep the intimate moment. I'm not here. Don't worry about me.
And then we kept going a little bit, and then my niece, she's like, she's still there. It's so funny. She's so cute.
That was really cute.
But yeah, but like, how do you like? I'm like, how did I do that? How did I regulate? Because when she left, she was happy. She went in, she was happy.
You gave her a snack. You showed her your haul. You cuddled and you talked and
like it's just like how do I like sometimes like I know I work in ECE and like I know like in like with the kids like at the place that I work
stuff.
I do it, but like obviously I don't know parents, so it's easy not to like blame parents or think about parents or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
I see you.
Where it's like this, like I'm like okay, like I kind of know what like the situation. But I'm never gonna talk bad.
You're not gonna overstep.
I'm not gonna overstep. At the end of the day, that's your mom, that's your dad, whatever they want. Like that's between you, your mom, and your dad. I'm very like that. Oh, another story recently. I don't know if I told Christine this. I was talking with my niece. She's older. She's like 16. And I was we were talking about school. And I asked her, I was like, oh, like, did you want to go to college or university? Like, what's your, like, plan? Out of curiosity, not out of, like, the other intent. And she was like, I don't know, like, we'll see. Like, it depends where I am. And, you know, like, I'm open to it. And she's very talented. Like, she's...
fine art.
Yeah, fine art. Thank you. Beautiful paintings, beautiful drawings. She's very skilled. And she's like, oh, if I do want to go to school, she's like, I want to go for architecture. Or she said something else, I don't remember. Design. And I am very, like, at the end of the day, whatever you and your parents decide, especially with my nieces and my nephews, if they ever ask for advice or anything, I'm like, yeah, like, I'll give my opinion, right? But then at the end of the day, I'm like, whatever you and your parents decide. And I try not to overstep. I'm not going to be like, don't listen to your parents, they don't know nothing, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's not me. But this time around, I was telling her, I said the same thing that I said.
Still gave the same disclaimers.
Yeah, still give the same disclaimers.
Listen to your parents.
Of course, listen to your parents, like, whatever you guys decide. But then this is where my opinion came in. I was like, I do think it is valuable for you to go to school and have education and have a backup plan in life. Because culturally, usually, like, what happens is, like, you know, you get married and then you're a housewife and you're reliant on your husband and his finances and everything. But then, God forbid, if something happens, then what? Then what? And I was like, yeah, you have your dad, your, like, or your uncles or whatever. I was like, don't be dependent on them.
What I find cool also is the fact that she knows. She knows that if she would to pursue school, that she would go into architecture.
Yeah.
Because I think that is, like, a really difficult hurdle for a lot of people. Whether, like, I don't want to go to school because I don't know what I want to do, or I do want to go to school, but I don't know what I want to do. Like, it's really cool how she actually kind of has an idea of maybe something that she wants to pursue.
Yeah, and I'm always like I didn't take the traditional route either. Like, I waited, like, did I wait a year or two? After high school.
I feel like it was probably a year.
I waited a year after. Well, I mean, I guess it's, like, kind of normal.
Yeah.
But, like,
you
like,
took a traditional gap year.
Yeah, traditional gap year. But at the end of the day, like, I was like, I never knew what I wanted to do. Like, it's no rush. Like, even if you're in college or in uni, like, you can just go in and figure it out as you go. Also, a lot of people do that.
Okay, also, though, I will note that, like, if you are in a position of, like, you can figure it out as you go, or, like, you kind of have the time to figure it out, I've always kind of, it's not like a live-by thing, but, like, I do, I don't know what the word is, but I like the idea of just, like, taking advantage of your privileges, because I think regardless of who you are, each person has different privileges, whether it's support in XYZ ways or whether it's, like, your direction or whatever. So if you have the time to either take a break, take a step back, or to just kind of, like, enter with, like, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like, if you have that luxury, use it. Like, don't feel ashamed or don't feel
bad.
Worried or bad because you have that luxury. Like, okay, like, because you have luxuries that other people don't have, and other people don't have luxuries that you have. So, like, to me, I know that, like, I don't know if it's tough when you're, like, 18 and you're low-key going at the same pace as everyone else, because I wasn't. So I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot easier for me to kind of navigate my own path because I didn't have many influences making me feel, I didn't have any references to, like, compare to. It was really just, like, me and my own judgment, so which made it a lot easier. But I will say that if you are 18 and, like, you're really, like, 'cause that's all you know, that's, like, what you're consumed with, you're graduating at the same time as everyone else, you're talking about the same topics as everyone else, it can feel like, I don't think I could handle it. Like, to me, like, I don't think I could deal with that pressure. I'm so happy that I was, even though, like, my life took a different path, I'm so happy that I didn't have too much to compare myself to, because I don't think, like, that wouldn't have been good for me. But the point is, use your luxuries. Don't be looking to your left and your right. Take advantage of your own like advantages because you have them. And even if that takes you on a different route, it's okay. And I know that's really hard to believe if you're 18. So if you don't believe me, I don't even blame you. So,
but yeah, I mean, that's just, but like my family is like very, you don't need college, you don't need uni. Like finish your high school, you don't need it, blah, 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 blah. And for a long time I had that mindset too. But then as time grew and a few surrounding people were kind of like, hey, get your education, it is important, you don't know what's gonna happen. And I did, and I'm happy. I'm so proud of myself in that aspect. I'm the first person, this is why.
Tell me what's up, Marcus.
I am the first person in my family to go to college.
That's like kind of wild.
And like complete college.
Yeah.
Actually, my brother went for like 3 weeks. But I'm the first person that has completed it and everything.
How do you feel about that?
Wow, I did it. It's kind of like a big fuck you to my family.
Okay.
In like plain, like solid terms, because I'm like, ha, I did do it. Ha, like I did it. You know, and I'm not saying like obviously like if everybody sits where oh my god I can't even speak. If everybody like if I sit here and like compare myself to like every other job,
okay,
I'm like, oh, my job is like not that important. Do you know what I mean?
I got what you're saying. Okay.
But like it's like easy. It's not even like a diploma or whatever. But still, I did my school. I finished it. I got my certificate, and I'm proud of it.
I have a question for you because I was at like a relatives thing, and what ended up happening was relative A asked relative B, "Oh, what does your husband do again?"
Yeah.
Then relative B said, "Oh, he's just a blank." Right? Just a. And I turn over to her and I go, "Not just. Or no, she goes, he's only a blank." And I go, "Not only." And so she corrects herself. He is a blank.
Yeah.
Do you think you have the tendency to do that too? Where with anything, right? Like with an accomplishment or with anything that you think is like kind of lower on the ladder, do you think you do the like just or like, oh, it's only this or like whatever?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, because I don't. When that moment happened, it really got me thinking about like why people do this or and this that and the other. And like, yeah, sure, like maybe your job might not be the most impressive thing in the world, but the job that he does is paying your bills. The job that he's doing is paying for your kids' education. Like, why? Yeah. I don't know why, and I don't have an answer. I'm just proposing this, but like I'm trying to explore the idea of why it's so common for people, I don't know, maybe in my family or beyond, to be like, oh, they're just at this, or oh, they're just working at this. Because I'm sorry, like, but y'all are doing pretty okay for yourselves from my perspective.
I mean, yeah, I don't know why we tend to do that sometimes. But I don't think me personally, like when I think back, like when people like ask me like, oh, what do I do? I don't say, oh, I'm only a... I say, oh, I am this. Because at the end of the day, like that's what makes me happy. I see so many people like that go to school and that are depressed and they don't want to do it. And I feel like a lot of like people, like they go to school, they become an engineer, they become a doctor, they become a lawyer just because of their parents. And they don't want that. And it's just like, yeah, it's a great career, don't get me wrong, but it's also like pretty detrimental to their health during that time. Something
that was also brought up in therapy a while ago now was, so my therapist is the same ethnicity as me, he's also Filipino, and we talked about something really briefly, and there has been studies done that show that maybe not majority, but a significant amount of, like, I guess how would you say it? Like the kids from immigrant parents.
Yeah.
So the first generation, whatever, whether that's Canadian, American, the first generation that was born outside of the Philippines.
Yeah.
A lot of them, like, I would say that in general,
Yeah.
Philippines cares about education, okay? In general, let that be known. Then, I think another layer to that is these first generations that grew up outside of the Philippines.
Yeah.
For some reason, a significant amount of them and their parents, instead, there has been a drop in the level of education between the parents' generation and then the kids that grew up as like first generation.
Really?
Okay? And reason being for that has shown that this drop happens because I guess a lot of parents are now beginning to value like go to work. Like kids go to work. And so then the child is then kind of, I wouldn't say to the point of discouraged, but maybe led in a direction of what's going to get you money as
Quicker.
Soon as possible.
Yeah.
Vibes, right? And therefore that leads to a lower enrollment in post-secondary education, right?
Yeah.
So there's been studies that reveal this trend within like the Philippine ethnicity, right?
But I mean, like it makes sense to a certain extent.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is when he told me that, I was so surprised. I was like, what the heck? No freaking way! Because again, like I guess growing up, I thought my family was just a very like typical family, typical Filipino family, right? But as I've grown up, my parents, I think low-key on both sides, like they both really have never ever cared about me making money now. They've always been very figure out your education, worry about the rest later. And I thought that is just how Filipino families run. Like, I don't know why.
Like all of them?
All of them. I was like, yeah, we be doing this thing. And especially when, like, I kind of, I don't know, you would allegedly say, maybe departed from high school.
Yeah.
I was so like, oh my gosh, like I'm disappointing them so badly, whatever. Come to find out that so many families are actually taking the route of putting their kids in the job force versus funding their education. And I was just like, what the heck? Anyways, let me just like round this out. I'm just thankful that I have my education and that both of my parents have, and their parents have like their experience in the education system. Obviously not in Canada, but you know, they have their things. And I just found that interesting. That's all. That's literally my whole point. Sorry if that was really dragged out.
No, not
maybe
at all.
my
Don't
brain
say.
kind of lagged there. But my point is, I just found that very interesting when he revealed that.
No,
me.
because I think like putting your kids in the work for like I am a strong believer of you'll learn more in the field than you will at school. Like you'll know like obviously like the basics, like you know what I mean. But the thing is like when hearing about it and actually doing it are two completely different things. Like when you're in there, like even with ECE, I'm like, okay, yeah, the way that some of my profs would be like, oh, you have to do like this and co-regulate and give them space and time and yada 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 yada. Like don't get me wrong, yeah, great, works one-on-one. When I was with my niece, when I was with my niece, I can do that stuff, no problem. But when I have a group of 8 children, you think it's possible? It's hard.
I guess practical knowledge is separate than the other stuff.
Yeah. Like it's like I think it's just mostly like one-on-one because like.
And that's why I could never be a teacher
like
of any type.
I'm so sorry. The way that like I had to film a recording of like me myself pretend asking a child while they're deep in play to use the bathroom, right?
As like a what?
As like a thing that I had to do for an assignment.
As an assignment.
Okay.
So you had to do a POV.
I had to do like a POV of
You're asking a child to go to the washroom.
Yeah, while they're deep in play. Right?
While deep in play.
Oh my goodness.
Take one.
The way, okay, so I did it, right? Sent it and whatever, right? The way that is not how it is in real life.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah,
The way it's like, Simon, we're gonna say, just name child is Simon. Simon, bathroom time, let's go. The way that it is just like, it's like this.
Yeah.
Or like if they don't go, like, yeah, you'll get, like if they're really deep in play and they whine, like, okay, 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
Right? But it's not like, hey Simon, like I really see that you're enjoying
Was that the POV
Yeah.
vibes?
Hey Simon, I really see that you're enjoying your play but like
You're a gorgeous, beautiful boy that deserves the whole wide
no,
world.
bro, that's just so sometimes I think like we're just like we're raising babies. But it's like I'm like, bro, just like I'm sorry. I don't know. That's just insane to me. Hey, again, like, can I finish my POV? Sorry.
Go for it.
I was like, that was so aggressive. Anyways.
It was the boxing, like, reflux is like...
Hey Simon, like I really see that you're deep in play right now and you're enjoying building a rocket ship, but it is time to use the bathroom. What I can do is I can save this for you and you can
The way I'm already, like, so disconnected from what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying,
Like,
bro.
what are you... Like, woman, get to the point! Woman, get to the point!
Do that. I can say, or a shorter version. Simon, it's bathroom time. I see that you're really enjoying your play. I can save this for you. Go and play. Like, and then go to the bathroom and I'll have this.
Maybe that assignment was meant for, like, 2-year-olds and you work with 3-year-olds.
No, it's, bro, IT, infant toddler, is a completely different situation. You can, like, low-key grab their hand, be like, let's go, bathroom time, and walk them over, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The way that I want to go to IT right now, which is so weird because when I was doing my practicum in my IT, I was like, I'm so excited to do 3 to 5. Like, I'm excited, like, for the kids to interact. And nah, I don't need no interaction. I'm so sorry.
Because IT is what? Birth to...
Before, like, 2.5, 3.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
I thought it was, like, birth to 2 or something.
No, so it's basically like it's like whatever, birth to like 2.5, 3,
Yeah.
and then they switch over to 3 to 5.
So what's 3 to 5?
3 to 5.
Oh, so infant toddler is birth to 2.
Yeah, infant toddler.
Oh.
IT and 3 to 5.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. I'm thinking about switching jobs.
She started it 2 weeks ago.
No, like
She
because
started
it's
this
not a
job
full-time
2 weeks ago.
position.
I know it's not.
So I'm waiting for a full-time position to be available.
Yeah.
But also I saw this other place, they pay more.
Yeah.
They pay more, but it's like pretty far. And I don't know how I feel about driving that far. But honestly, maybe it's worth it for a full-time position. Can I disclose the amount?
It's up to you, girlfriend.
Maybe beep it out. It's like plus government bump up, so plus $6. Is that not so good? For the field I'm in? I know! Okay, Christine's face was like, sweetheart, I don't know what you're on about. Because in her field, come up, explain yourself. Explain yourself.
No. Let.
Okay, explain. Okay.
I just so happen to have the passion that I have for the field that I'm in, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Okay. While I am humble enough to accept the job that comes my way, y'all, I've worked at Walmart, so sit your ass back down. I've worked at Walmart.
What else did you do?
I've scrubbed barbecues. Get out of my face. Okay. So while I'm humble enough to accept a job that I am happy to accept, I don't think I would be staying in this field if I didn't know about the financial gain that is to be had.
I mean, that's one of the main reasons.
Like, my parents aren't putting in this much into my education.
I know, yeah. No, but like a lot of people pick their job based on their pay.
I know, yes, I do.
Going into the field, like teachers, educators, like they don't get paid like the best.
No, they don't get paid anything, actually.
Yeah.
Let's make it so known in Canada. They don't get paid anything. Like,
The amount of strikes that happen, but that's mostly for teachers, not educators.
Yeah.
But like for considering my field, I'm like, that's pretty good.
and maybe that's why, because I haven't considered your field, so I don't know what the range is. So that's maybe why.
I think because when I asked my like family friend, she does like PC, she says like 20.
Yeah, she
says
has like a
$21
reference
to
point.
$24.
Because when I did my like one-on-one job, I was at 22. So
yeah,
and I felt fine because I barely did anything.
yeah, I mean, yeah, when you work, but that's like giving before and after school care, right? So that's fine, but like with like little like tiny little babies, like. And then if I do IT, I get $1 more.
Yeah.
Can you, like, that's wild to me. You're gonna go for like 6 months, you're gonna spend thousands of more dollars for just $1 more after.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I really hope you zoom into your face. I wish we had a side angle here to see the face that Christine made.
I can't lie to you. I can't lie. I would not be in school right now if that's what I would be ending up with. I can't lie. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Woo! I can't.
Are you about to have a breakdown?
I think that money sometimes can be sensitive for other people, and I never want to come across insensitive because of the stance that I take with it.
No, it's fair. Like, so fair. And I think the reason why I chose the field that I'm in, I love kids. I do. I grew up with kids. Like, it was like I was an aunt since I was 7. But also, I think it does help knowing that like I was like kind of comfortable growing up, and like I still have that comfort, thankfully. But like, you know what I mean? Like it's still different. I don't know. Then I would have strived for a better job.
Don't say better.
Sorry, maybe I would strive for a different job. Maybe doctor. Could you imagine? Oh, Christine was telling me that she went to the doctor and I don't know if you want to share that, sorry.
What?
But and her doctor was like a version of me, but if I was a doctor.
I told them that already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they already know what's up. Catch up.
Sorry, I gotta watch my videos. If you're not watching our videos,
here's your reminder, Jim.
yeah, pause.
We have like literally, what, we're at episode 10 or something like that? I think we're at 10.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Yeah, I should.
Sorry, you just like called me out real bad, and I'm just like working through like my embarrassment right now. And I don't know if embarrassment is the right word, but
No, the way that rarely happens, like I rarely call out Christine because
and
like
it's not even a bad call out.
No.
I'm not even ashamed of the call out. It was just
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like I'm very open with the topic of money. I know other people are sensitive about it, so I would never want to like unintentionally insult someone because I think I could do that really fast.
no, I think I'm okay. Like I was fine because I know that obviously you when Christine has all her PhDs or MDs or whatever letters she's got, right?
When she has her elemental P's,
Yeah.
and I got my ECEs. Finish your point.
Like, I know that she'll be getting paid more. And so then, at that point, I'd be like, hey, Christine, you want to, like, fly out to see me? Hey, Christine, like, let's... You know what I mean?
Yeah, something like that.
Like...
Let's move on. The other...
Take a minute. It's okay.
I gotta shake it off.
Okay.
You gotta shake it off.
Let me do a little, middle of the break episode
Go
thing.
for it.
Pause! If you're watching this, please subscribe, like, and comment, and follow us on all platforms, BabyFaced Pod. Thank you. Back to the episode. Let us know if you're liking our Instagram.
I know y'all are.
Shout out to Christine for literally editing
Nargis,
everything.
no. Okay, you know what? We can talk about that actually real quick. So when we decided to start this pod, Nargis was really like the big, like, let's do this thing, right? And so the first time she brought it up, I was thinking, okay, like maybe she's just had a good day. Maybe she just had a good day that day, right? And so then she started bringing it up like a second or third time. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna like really take her seriously on this one, because to me it's like the same way that I am with the freaking pink bow vase. I'm very selective of what I make space for in my brain. So I was like, okay, let's legit do this. So it wasn't our arrangement, but naturally, since I have experience editing, I was like, don't worry, like I can edit the actual episodes and put them on YouTube. I can handle all that stuff, right? And so then naturally, that leaves a big portion of the pod being social media to Nargis. She's like, yeah, I got you, I got this, I got us, right? It's okay to me. Okay, this is the thing.
That's why you're getting your PhD and I am my Sorry, go
You
on.
still had some residual laughs on that one.
I didn't get it out the first time. The ABC. Sorry, go on.
And so point is, Nargis has been, I would say, timid with her editing and posting abilities. She's been doubting herself, second guessing herself, and that leaves, and so once I started noticing that after the first couple of weeks of us running the podcast, I was like, or the podcast especially on Instagram, I was like, you know what, we are a team. I am not gonna let this sink ship.
Wow.
Make the content first.
Yeah.
Send me all the content you've got and I'll edit it and I'll post it. Don't you ever worry about that, sweetheart. But with the agenda of Nargis just needs to get comfortable in the space.
Mm-hmm.
You know, eventually, like, she's gonna get so comfortable, like, making the content of it all, then she's gonna start experimenting with her editing, and then all of a sudden, I'm gonna wake up one day and Nargis has bodied the Instagram and I don't have to worry about it ever again.
And I really hope I get there. I just really need to try. But the thing is, I think your creative brain is so much better than mine.
Stop it right there. I need you to erase whatever you just said.
I just think that your editing skills are, I'm really trying to pick my words wisely here. They're better.
Focus on me.
Okay,
Focus on yourself.
The editing skills, I just think, like, because you think of it in a way that I don't think of it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So it's like, if Christine is like, oh, I'm not going to be watching that, she'll edit it in a way that, like, okay, she will watch it. Where me, I edit it from literally me, myself, and I don't care what people think. If you want to watch it, watch it. That's my vibe.
But don't you think there are also people out there that would love to see that vibe?
100%. But girly Bob, remember I was like, oh, Christine, I made this video and it's like X amount long. And the way that Christine cut that video in half.
You asked me to.
No, yes, I did ask her to, not in a bad way at all. But it just doesn't click with me right now.
But do you not think, at least this is the perspective that I take, do you not think that the more you do it, the more you'll have an eye for it though?
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
But also the thing that I love about Christine editing is that I'll send her a clip for for filming, and she'll really squeeze out every little bit of content out of that.
2 seconds, I got it.
Yeah,
I'll catch it.
Yeah, shout out to you. Thanks.
Oh, the other thing that I think I've been for me at least, like, to me, like, when Nargis proposed this idea, I was like, okay, like, at the end of the day, like, Nargis is my friend, but we are entering a new area of, like, Nargis is also, like, my work wife. You know what I mean? Like, in a way. And so sometimes when I'm in my working mode, I can be a little cunning. I can be a little cold, a little dry, a little direct too direct. And so that's been an interesting one for me to navigate personally.
Really?
Because I'm like, while I'm like, Nargis, let's go professionally, friendship-wise, I'm not even blinking an eye.
Yeah, it's different for sure. And I think I've learned that I just need to be more direct in my answers and know my limits and explain my explain my limits.
Know your limits, play within it. Do you know what that's from?
No.
Is that not like the lotto like slogan?
Girl.
Know your limit. Or is that like drinking and driving? Know your limits, play within it. I don't know actually.
I have no idea.
But I think that applies to you, low-key. Know your limits, play within it, bro.
Yeah, and I don't even, like, technically I don't need to explain myself, but I just need to, like, tell Christine, hey, this is my limit and this is how much I can do. Clarity. Clarity? Clarity. Yeah, that's it. Other than that, I think we're pretty rocking it.
No, we're rocking it. Rock your body, sorry. The way that, like, okay, yeah, there's a person in my life.
Christine, the PhD, right here.
I'm not even close to a PhD, so don't even think that I'm there yet. But the way that someone in my life, like, for, like, quite literally a month, was, like, so hooked on that audio and would just rock your body. Come on, rock your, like.
Ooh.
So we get in the car, rock your body. Come on, like, they're just saying it. Rock your body. Anything, enter the door. Rock your body. Rock your body. Like,
I know we don't do that, but like, can you like send me a video of that?
I'm not gonna be able to catch it.
Come on.
It's so unexpected. The correct one is bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do?
I love that.
Then pause. Couple minutes later, bad boys, bad boys.
So you know if he starts one, then you know that's gonna happen again. So just record it.
Just pretend I'm live streaming and record an 8-minute clip. Send you the whole thing and wait, and I'll have you wait until the very end for you to hear it.
Do it. You can tell the person, just be like, hey, like I'm sending this video to like I'm recording a video for like of myself to Nargis. That's how people do it. You don't see like the people like on like it's like they pretend to take a photo of themselves, but in actuality they're taking a photo of somebody else.
Yeah, totally.
And it's so funny when their flash is on. The way that I'm like, oop. Oops has really entered my vocabulary.
Oops.
Because like if I see something that happens like as a child, like whatever, like if a child does something, like if they fall or whatever, acknowledge it, of course. But like sometimes if you acknowledge too much, then they cry, then they want attention.
Totally. Yeah.
So when I see a child fall or like they drop something or whatever, I'm like, oops.
Yeah.
So that's really it. Like I did it earlier. She's like, I dropped my cookies. I'm like, oops. I've been seeing. This also has to do with kids. Sorry, I'm on a kid rant right now. I've been seeing this girly bob on my Instagram, and she has a child. I don't know what her name is. Okay. Right, but it's her trying to raise her daughter not a picky eater, and the ways that she does her, and the way that she does it, it's like so smart. Like she'll just like lay it out. I don't know what she does. I don't know if she's like an expert or whatever, but like she'll just like lay out the food and like, you know, kind of play with it but not play with it, and like label the food, and then she'll like act it out, like she'll do it herself, and then she'll like even open her mouth so her daughter
I don't know if this is the same woman, but I've seen a video of like this woman trying to get her daughter to eat food, and it was actually one of my favorites. She would just like say like a piece of broccoli's on a fork. I don't know if you've seen that. Can you hold this for a second?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
I love that one.
I love
that
it.
So good.
And she'll eat it.
Yeah, she'll just
It's
like
so
eat
good.
like not even knowing that she's eating it.
I love it. Yeah, I think we're talking about the same one. She does it all the time. I just think it's so smart. Like I hope cause my nieces and my nephews are so picky when it comes to food. So I hope I'm like, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty picky too.
I'm a pretty picky eater.
But like I hope I raise a kid that is not a picky eater.
Do you know that the Donovan, Happy Monday, of my foodie baby. It's like the foodie baby who he's like 2 at this point, and he just bodies food like it's nothing. Like he loves food so much. He's such a cute little baby. Shout out to you, baby boy. You're so adorable. It's unbelievable. But he just devours all the food on his plate. It's so great.
That's lovely.
And he'll do the like what I eat in a day. Like the mom's gonna film the what he eats in a day, but it's all his food. And I'm like,
I love
girl.
that. I hope. Sometimes like,
and he looks so happy and like clearly well fed.
Oh my god.
You know, just like really loving life and vibing.
Yeah. That's great.
I have another update, and I don't know if I should just talk about it or not, just because I don't know, it's kind of loaded, and I think some people might have a few opinions on it, because it has to do with like religion and whatnot.
Go ahead if you want. And if you like sharing, this is your space.
it's like I really want to share it, but I really, really want to share it. I really want to share it, y'all.
Are you leading up to, are you just teasing us?
No, I promise you, I'm not teasing you. It's just like,
I mean, if you don't want to do it, then don't do it.
no, I do, because I think it's important, and I think it's like a cool, interesting perspective, like a conversation topic that I would love to hear your thoughts on in the comments.
Spit it out.
There's two levels to this.
Okay.
We can start with the more happier one, and then we
Okay.
can go to my complaints. Or do you want to hear the complaints first, actually?
I kind of want to hear the complaints first.
Okay, let's go to the complaints then. So, I went to a church service with my family, and it was a service that, let me give a little bit of backstory with me in church. So I grew up going to church. I went to Sunday school and I did that stuff. Up until about maybe 14, 15, 16 years old, I was not having the best relationship with the church, with the physical church, the institution. I was not vibing with it anymore until someone in my life basically said, you know, you don't have to go to church to have a relationship with God.
Wait, you were how old, Cherry? 5, 6?
No, 14, 15, 16.
Oh, okay.
Me at 5, 6 years old, I don't like church.
That's why I was like,
Church
what?
is not for me. Could you imagine being that opinionated?
Yeah.
Dang. So anyways, that like blew my mind basically. And that's kind of when I started distancing myself from the physical church. I would say to this day, I still have a relationship, a strong relationship with God. He's my bestie for the resty, okay?
Wow.
And so that is to the side. That's the little backstory. But when I come home and I visit, I still enjoy going to church with my family, like going to a Sunday service. This Sunday service in particular, they were highlighting 3 people that go to this church and their stories and how they learn and how they like just were introduced to God and how their life changed.
Okay.
Basically. My issue with the church a lot of the time is how they sometimes, whether it's intentional or not, they kind of put the impacts of God or the way God shows up in people's lives on kind of like a, this is how he does it in a small way and this is how he does it in a big way. Like, and which I never really liked, because to me, like if you feel like, say for example, like something super duper itty bitty small, say for example, you're like super hungry and then and then you open up the fridge and you have some pasta prepared. If someone sees the presence of God in that moment, I do not think that should be seen as a smaller moment compared to if literally your child was dead and then God brought them back to life.
Oh.
Which I think, I don't know if it's intentionally or not. I don't know if it's for dramatic effect. I don't know if it's for performative purposes. I have a theory that this performative male type stuff was literally from the impacts of the performative Christian type stuff. Okay, that's another conversation. We don't need to get into that. But I don't like how the presence of God or the impacts of God or the presence of God in someone's life is like so easily compared. Like this person to this person and this person to this person. And oh, God really did something magical in this moment and he didn't. He did something smaller in this moment. To me, the God providing, your dinner on your table and God, raising up your son back to life, like to me, to me that should be seen as equal. I don't think there should be so much of a shock factor when it comes to the presence of God, because to me, I just find it irritating, and I don't know why. I'm irritated by the idea of like, this is seen as greater or this is seen as smaller. Or with the idea of being like the idea of like, you can always be better as a Christian. I also don't like that. I don't like the idea of like, okay, like say you're a regular churchgoer, you go to church every single week, you attend whatever, right? I don't like the idea of like, but why not do better? Go on a missions trip. Why does it need to be framed as like, you not reading your Bible, you're a worse Christian. You not going to churches, you're a worse Christian. Why? Like, I don't know, maybe there is a biblical explanation for this that I don't know, But I have a complex relationship with the church because there's so much within the church that I can't understand. I can't wrap my brain around it. Because to me, like, if you're going to church, why can't they do it? Why can't they frame it like, wow, you're really trying your best right now? Why do they still, why do they still frame it? Like,
But
you could be doing more. You could be doing better. And if you do more, you do better. Like, get out of my face.
Is that with all churches, or is it? I feel like it would depend what church you go to, because I know there's a lot of churches, and I've heard that every church has its own kind of principles and their own kind of like things that they talk about and they do and that they like support. So like I feel like if you go to another church, maybe they will value like, oh, you are doing so good.
That's interesting for me because I would honestly say that the church that I go to is quite liberal. Like they really are not conservative, like basically at all. I go to one of those churches that do like skits at the beginning of service, and so regardless, that was just my little complaint because I don't know, especially as like a young person who has a strong relationship with God and has a confused relationship with the church. It's hard to have those be at peace with each other because the church just pisses me off sometimes.
I mean, fair.
The church I just can't. But what?
No, go on. What's your story?
I was gonna move on to more of the happier stuff.
Okay, go on.
But did you have a question? Because I don't want to talk about this completely stuff anymore.
I wanted to ask, like, what's the point of a mission trip? Like, what's the because
a missions trip. There's not one objective for a missions trip.
Okay.
Missions trip, like let's say like the most basic level of missions trip is a team goes somewhere else to provide some type of help. Anything, right? Like I'm giving you a very like broad, right? Yeah. To provide some type of help and then you come back. And whatever experience you get from that is an experience, but the point is a lot of the time it's a very transformational, impactful experience for a lot of people, and therefore it is encouraged to do. And I'm not saying that missions trips are bad, but why are missions trips deemed better than other types of ways you can praise God? That's my issue with this whole like, oh, you can...
Because I think it's because like you're doing more good deeds.
No, you're not!
I didn't.
No, you're not!
It wasn't me! I'm just saying I think maybe it's because of this. I don't know. I'm not Christian.
And if I'm saying that, like...
Why are you, like, yelling at me for?
Clearly, I'm so tired. I think that, the beast was released. I apologize. I'm so sorry for swearing at you. I should have never sworn at you, and you don't deserve that. No one should ever swear at you, Nargis. Ever.
Okay, thanks.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's so fine. It's okay. Apology accepted.
But the way that, like, I guess Nargis transformed into some other creature, and that would have been my response.
Bro. No, okay, then why do you think?
What do I think what?
Like, why do you think it's deemed or seen as better?
I don't know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, maybe there's an explanation out there, maybe there's a biblical explanation.
So the way that I tried to give you an explanation right now...
But that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
But that explanation of like, oh, because you're doing more help? Are we like, huh?
I mean, no, but it goes...
Why is more work, why is more help deemed as better?
No, I know.
That's my issue.
I get what you mean, because sometimes, like, I think, like, even as, like, a Muslim, like, you can be so nice, you can do all these good deeds, but then at the end of the day, you could be an abusive
Oh,
person.
I see what you're saying. Okay,
do you know what I mean? Like, you can no matter how many good deeds you do, no matter how many whatever, blah, 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 but then if you do this, or, you know what I mean? It just kind of cancels each other out, if that makes sense. But I'm not saying everybody's perfect. You make mistakes, repent, whatever you need to do to make yourself feel good, or ask for forgiveness, or just be, like, don't make the same mistake again. But, like, I kind of get what you mean.
And it's okay if I'm not, yeah, no, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry for swearing at you.
No, it's so okay. Like, I just didn't know. I was just like, I was like, whoa. Like, whoa. It was giving the time. There was this one time where I told Christine to shut up, remember?
And I followed, I listened. I listened and obeyed.
I know, but I think it was like me not knowing how to label my emotions and communicating it properly. Because I think I just needed to like a minute
Nargis,
of peace.
I don't even think it was that serious.
No, it wasn't that serious.
I think you just said it just because, I don't know, like it just came out.
Uh-oh.
I don't even think it was that serious of like I needed some peace. I don't even think it was that deep.
No, because we were like we were in the car, we were rambling, we were talking. Yeah. I think we were laughing. Maybe you said something that like, no, because you didn't say it.
It wasn't, nothing even happened.
I guess
it came out.
I guess I just told Christine to shut up.
Nargis triggered me by saying that, and so I listened
and the way we were out to dinner, the way that she didn't speak a word until like what, after we paid.
Was it that bad?
Girl, I felt so bad.
Was that long?
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember. It was a while ago. I think I think maybe midway. Definitely you didn't talk until we got our food. We
okay, that seems like something I would do.
We got our food, and then I think like after like a few bites or whatever. Like,
wild. How could I go through a whole dinner and not talk to you? That's
you
wild.
could. No, don't even act like you couldn't.
No, that's so boring. I wouldn't even get anything from that experience.
And you call me petty.
She was a different version of me. Or something like that. Anyways, moving on to something more gentle. More kind, more sweet, more peaceful. Mm-hmm. I'll keep this one quick. But it's just really comfortable. Oh my gosh, my foot. That's my left. That's my left foot. My left foot. So, I just had to like go to the camera real quick, and I have to get out of the habit of sitting on my foot because now she's kind of like,
how do you sit on your foot?
I don't know, dude. But to lighten it up, so basically, me and my family went to a relative's house, right? Mm-hmm. And she lives in an area. Okay. So that's a little bit farther from where we live. Not super duper far, especially if there's no traffic, but farther. Different vibes for sure, right? Mm-hmm. Different vibes. And we visited her, and basically, for a second there, I was like, oh my gosh, like, Mom, Dad, low-key, do you guys want to move here when you're, like, kind of, like, slowing down in life? Like, because low-key, I thought it was a very peaceful area, at least where she was.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a lot of other elderly around.
Okay.
So I was like, why not? So I just, like, proposed that idea, okay? Mm-hmm. So that same day when we go to church, what happens at church? They go, hi, everyone. We're, like, on the screen. Like, they're doing it like it's an exciting announcement. Hi everyone, get ready. We're releasing, they're gonna open up a new church where I proposed my parents move to when they're older. Okay? And I was just like, I had a good little laugh to myself because, okay, to me, in those little moments, I mean, no, I could go really deep into this and like start crying, but I don't. But in those little moments, I see the presence of God, and I'm like, you know what? He has me. Yeah. He has me. Regardless if my parents end up moving to this place or not, I'm like, you know what? He really got that. He said, you know what, Christine? If you want your parents to move over there, don't worry. They got a church there. Like, I really just like, I was like, yeah.
Sometimes when you like it's just, I think I need to connect with God more and like see those little tiny things because I don't think I need to do that because I think it'll bring me more happiness.
I have a friend and she's been kind of dabbling in the church kind of recently, not with me. She's exploring it with someone else who I think is a lot more better able to do that and has a better relationship with the church. But point is, she's been kind of like noticing, like for example, something happened recently and like she like started noticing. She was like, no, Christine. And then after I was kind of like upset, I kind of connected the dots of like, whoa, I did this just because I wanted to. And then a couple days later, someone asked about this and I got rid of it, and that was like low-key a form of like God protecting me because I did not want to talk about this thing to that person that asked. And I was like, oh, I love that for you. Like, love that for you. That's so beautiful.
Wow. But like, do you think I'll find all those like little meanings like in my life?
That's your journey. I can't.
I don't think I could handle the journey currently.
That's okay. You're busy boxing.
Bam bam.
You're really boxing.
Boom boom.
Yeah. Sorry, I sweared at you.
Girl, it's literally fine. It was giving Stranger Things vibes. Like, she was 11, and I was like the thing that, I don't know, I haven't even watched Stranger Things.
I haven't even watched it either.
But I just know, like, you know.
But y'all, that, whatever you just saw, that is the visual representation of how I feel about the church. So,
Beautiful.
that's that. And I think a lot of people will relate with me on that one.
Yeah. How's your foot doing?
Oh, it's better.
Okay.
It's better.
I think we're good.
Y'all,
I think we're done.
it's been an episode.
Yeah, this is the first episode we actually did like no outline, no nothing.
We decided to just kind of start talking because as I literally opened the episode with, I'm so tired and my brain is just not functioning like it kind of does. And so we were just like, let's just yap.
But the energy got out.
The energy reached an extreme that it has not reached before.
And it's okay.
Within the podcast and within our friendship.
Yeah, I think that's the first time Christine actually like swore at me.
At you.
Thumbnail title. You narcissist. No, it's so okay. Like, don't feel bad. Like, it's actually so okay.
No, like, it's not even like I'm feeling bad.
Yeah.
It's just like, I think I'm coming back to myself.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But you know, you did it in a place of like some.
I did it in a place as if you were not Nargis and that was the church responding and that was my response back.
Yeah, but I'm not the church.
I know.
If anything, I'm a mosque. Girl. Does that even make sense?
I don't know, but I think I'm just laughing.
Why?
Because who doesn't love laughter? Y'all, it does work though when you're having like a low day and like you just start chuckling and then you start laughing and then you actually end up genuinely laughing. Yeah, at least for me it sometimes has worked.
I need to do that.
And then you just like kind of end up laughing and then you're like in a better mood.
Okay.
Or actually just listen to all the episodes of BabyFaced 3 times and you'll be in a better mood.
The way that your arm is covering your face. There we go. Yeah. Listen, comment, subscribe, like, follow. Please.
Thank you.
We'd appreciate it.
Oh, one of my favorites. Let us know what you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Because clearly we got stuff to say. We have beasts to unleash that we didn't know were even there.
No, I knew he was there.
You knew that that was in me?
Of course. 1000%.
Oh, okay.
I knew you had a little fire kick in you. The way that I wanted to make this, I wanted to make a joke. It's like, help Christine pay for her mission trip.
Stop.
I know, but like I thought it was just funny.
Thanks y'all so much for listening, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Fly away.